and intense yet. And these celebrities have no idea what they're in for.
I'm not climbing out of the gondola. There! Ah!
How are you with heights?
Not great.
This is probably the highest I've ever been in my entire life. Oh my God. On a mountain.
Death grip, death grip, death grip.
Oh. Without being alarmist, there are crocs in the river. Classic explosive.
Hey, Mama, I love you.
1, 2, 3. This is kind of like a helicopter, just a little more dangerous. You okay?
These celebrities will be pushed beyond their limits and tested like they've never been tested before. You're about to see a side of them you've never seen.
You're gonna make me vegan again.
Tonight, I'm taking funny guy Ed Helms on an adventure 9,000 feet into the mountains. First appearing on The Daily Show, Ed catapulted into fame, landing roles on The Office, The Hangover trilogy, and this summer's classic comedy reboot, Vacation.
I'm allergic to cats. That probably means that there's a cougar circling us right now.
But there's more to Ed than just a punchline.
If I hadn't had the surgery, they said I might have not have lived past 25 or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm taking him to the Colorado mountains.
Oh my God. I can't do it.
Where he will put his wit and determination
Oh boy.
to the ultimate test.
I'm not an experienced repeller. So, that bird.
Luckily for Ed,
Oh God.
what happens in the wild stays in the wild.
Find your balance point.
Oh my God. I'm about to go on a 2-day adventure with Bear Grylls. Colorado is so stunning. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy all of this. I am insanely excited, but I'm also extremely terrified, and I'm crapping in my adventure pants. But I guess that's why they're reversible. So.
I'm on my way to pick up funny guy Ed Helms. He's made a career out of making millions of people laugh. TV and film. But Mother Nature doesn't have a sense of humor.
Very good to go. Nice and steady. I'll walk you through some of my gear here. This is a harness, so I'm told. I don't think I do very well with heights. For some reason, cliffs wig me out a little bit. There's a fabulous diagram right here. Warning, various aspects of climbing and mountaineering are hazardous. Risk of death. Do not remove this label. Cool.
I'm taking Ed to the mountains of Colorado. High altitude, steep cliffs, and dense forest. Time to see what Ed Helms is made of.
Oh boy. Okay, heart's really beating now. Aboard. Aboard. I'm going home.
I'm Ben. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Okay, let's check this out.
How'd we do?
You're looking good. So, how are you with heights?
Not great.
Not quite okay. Well, it means you're going to love where we're going. You just
Okay.
might not love how we're getting there.
Oh my God.
Okay, see you later.
Kind of nervous.
You're gonna love it.
I've got the thumbs up from there, so we go up nice and steady. 5 feet, 4 feet, 3.
Ready?
the coolest things I've ever done.
Come have a little look over where we've dropped. Check this out.
Oh my God.
I just wrote in my journal, one day I will dangle from a helicopter and land on a rocky peak. So it's ironic that we're here today.
Ah, good.
Glad
Okay.
to be on solid ground.
Yeah, sort of. Ed's pretty nervous with heights. I would say this is probably the worst place you can be if you're scared of heights. Our extraction point is about 12 miles that away. The good news is it's all downhill.
Cool.
The only thing is we are at quite a lot of elevation here. We're over 9,000 feet, so everything will feel a little bit harder work. It's quite steep and committing, but you'll gobble it up.
All right.
Okay, good. Let's go.
I'm taking Ed Helms down a 9,000-foot peak, where we will navigate down steep rocky terrain, climb across an exposed ridgeline, and rappel down hundreds of feet to the tree line for camp. On day 2, we will work our way up and over jagged boulders towards our extraction point.
Okay, come on then, Ed. Woo! All of this broken, horrible terrain, so we just work our way slowly down. Use your hands. Good, you're looking like a climber already. Backside and bum is acceptable. Good, nice.
All right. My biggest fear is getting from here to there, because I don't know how that's going to happen.
Steep drops on all sides, so we'll keep a vigilant eye out.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Wow. Watch yourself around there. It's pretty exposed.
Yeah.
So the goal really is just down, down, down. And I'm noticing it is beginning to get steeper. So we're going to try and go across now and see if we can find a better way down a little bit further along the cliff face. The thing is, this is leading us up again now, which we don't want. We need to go down now, you know. We're going to go the faster route. There's like sort of 400 foot down.
Looking over the edge, it is mind-blowing. It is amazing. It is instant death.
We're going to rappel. I'm going to go first. Once I'm gone, get into this position, all right? And as you lean back, the rope will run through. If you hold it tight, it won't go anywhere. It will feel scary, but it's okay, all right? But the main thing is, whatever you do, do not let go with this hand. This is your brake hand. Dan, just concentrate on what you're doing. I'll be at the bottom.
I'm nervous. I'm not an experienced rappeller. So, is that bird?
Ed is going to find this scary. It's a long way down. This isn't just a normal rappel where you go down a cliff face. You know, there's so much going on here, little gullies, trees, loose rocks. Going to be a lot of kind of information overload for Ed as he does this. But he just needs to keep his cool.
Wow. I'm very scared to do this. I'm kind of afraid of locking up or something, that I'll be paralyzed by fear.
Whew. Okay, last little bit. Okay, Ed. Well, that is a long rappel. So, you know, I can tell he's nervous. You know, he was quiet before I disappeared off the edge, but sometimes people need that just to get a bit of focus. He can do this.
Okay. I can't do it.
Coming up.
I'm a little squeamish, catching and killing animals.
I've got dinner.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's intense.
And later.
When I was 14, I had open heart surgery.
When you were 14, you had open heart surgery?
Yeah.
Check it out.
What?
Take your time, because you do not want to fall off this, okay?
This looks pretty intense. I can't do it. being on the edge of a cliff is terrifying for me. But I just have to do this. Okay.
I know that feeling when you're about to go over the edge of something and you're truly terrified. It's a horrible feeling.
So, here we go, over the edge. Just gonna... Oh, boy. All right. Oh, boy. Oh, my God.
Well done. Good on you, Ed.
Whoa.
Come left, Ed. Steady. Keep coming left.
All right. I got this.
Look at that. Just...
Woo! Oh, my God. Oh.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. How was it?
It was incredible. That was totally incredible. I'm totally overwhelmed. I can't believe it. I was so scared. I don't know, I'm a little emotional. I can't believe I did that.
Total respect. Well done you, my man. So Ed did incredibly damn that, you know. I could see like the emotion welling up in him a bit. Some of the early stories from the First World War, from those that survived it, they said that the men that were crying beforehand were actually the men that were bravest because they're facing their fears. It's really natural, and that ultimately is what real courage is. So total respect to him. In my book, you've earned your spurs.
Thank you.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Incredible. All right.
Good.
Yeah.
Pretty cool view.
I'm not sightseeing, I'm surviving.
Tell you what, let's just take 2 minutes, have a water stop, a little break, and then plan the next phase. So were you sort of always naturally funny as a kid?
No. I was kind of shy.
You have a bit of jerky.
Oh, awesome. I think it is sort of where the desire to be funny and to be a comedian kind of comes from. There are two stereotypes of comedians, I think. One is like the crazy, buoyant personality, and then there's the really dark and brooding person who like does comedy out of a sort of spite for the world or something.
Where do you feel use?
Well, as I've gotten older, I've made a real effort to get away from cynical comedy or even just a cynical point of view or view of the world. And it's amazing what opens up to you in life when you kind of give the world the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's the journey of life, really, isn't it, you know?
yeah, I don't know.
So what do people come up to you most for now? Is it The Hangover?
Probably The Hangover, yeah. But a lot of people, you know, they'll recognize me, but they won't know why.
Yeah.
And that always cracks me up. Or they'll see someone take a picture of me and they'll be like, what's your deal? Like, why should I know you?
So why am I sitting here explaining to you?
It's really okay that you don't know who I am.
Exactly. I'm late for my flight. We're out of here.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, we need to get down.
Let's do it.
We're moving on. So from up here, I can see what looks like a potential route down. It's still steep, it's still exposed. So I'm gonna put him on what's called a short rope, where I tether him to me. And it just means if he kind of missteps or slips, I've got him. Okay, Ed, I'm short roping. Just doing little sections. So you go first and I'll keep you on a tight line there.
Straight down here?
Yep.
Woo. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Okay, so next bit, hug left.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug left. Don't worry about that.
Take your time. I've got you.
I'm not a big fan of the short rope. I feel like if all 175 pounds of me were to just start falling, I don't know how Bear would stop that with 10 feet of rope. So I'm scared.
Coming up, Ed!
Yeah!
Helms!
He's saying help. I'm coming!
We do not want to be up on this cliff face when it gets dark. Being all right?
Yeah.
Straight down again.
All right, straight down. Straight down it is. Whoa! Coming down the cliff is very scary. When I take in the entirety of what we're doing, it's just utterly terrifying.
Nice, Ed. Well done.
Right.
Good.
Yeah. Could use a sandwich right about now.
A sandwich?
So we're down off the cliff face, and it's good news. I can see the forest beneath us, a lot of broken boulders. We're edged through this into the tree line, because that's going to be our best place to find food and find shelter.
Okay, we are on the lookout for something to eat. I'm thinking squirrels, birds,
Grass, moss,
grasshoppers, anything.
pine cones.
So the one thing I am worried about, though, is dinner. But it's pretty slim pickings at this time of year. So, yeah, not giving up hope.
Maybe we'll find some wild corn.
That'd be nice.
Or some wild asparagus.
I want to find something meaty.
Oh, boy. It's been a very intense day, and I'm exhausted. But it's a good tired. Feels like I earned it.
What do you think of this for a campsite?
It's heavenly.
Pretty nice?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
The light's beginning to go. We should really get some form of shelter up. And this is good as it's going to get a bit of clear.
It's great.
Flat ground.
These mountains have such a rich Native American history, so I'm going to make a simple, what they call wiki up, which is like an old wigwam.
You know, use this. And like just lean them up against here, just pile loads of them on. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then they all start to lean on in on each other and support each other. There you go.
And this is a perfect place to do that. Big clear area, loads of dead branches, lots of these fir boughs as well. And actually, it doesn't take long to make a pretty cool shelter.
Oh, I have never made a teepee before. That's not true. I made one out of a blanket and a toilet plunger when I was 6 years old. But this is pretty legit.
All we need to do is clear out a bit of the ground. We'll put a bit of brushwood on the outside and on the inside.
Nice.
Put lots of this stuff. This will keep the heat in. Nice. That's looking cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
What we wound up with is amazing. It is a full-on, just wilderness mansion.
It looks great.
Comfy and luxurious. It looks amazing.
That's cool, isn't it? The only thing I do feel I failed on is food. So hang here, finish, make it nice, and I'll tell you what, you see if you can get a fire lit.
Okay.
I can definitely tell that Ed is getting tired. He's hungry as well. Okay, the way to do this, look, get a bit of this pine I've collected.
So we're going to divide and we're going to conquer. I'm going to put Ed on fire. Use a little fire starter. It's a fire steel. Create sparks. Okay,
Wow.
so that works. I'm going to go off and continue my hunt for food. I'm not coming back until I got something. Okay, there you go.
All right, go feed us.
I'll be 30 minutes max.
All right. So Bear's gone off to get us food. I really hope he comes back with cheeseburgers, but I don't think that's very likely. I'm allergic to cats. That probably means that there is a cougar circling us right now.
All these little burrows that little mice or squirrels might be in. Ground squirrel. They're not in that one.
Just like whittling on the back porch. Okay, let's see if that goes. This is harder than it looks. Whoa. Whoa. What? Why does it work sometimes and not other times?
Okay, so I've seen about 2 or 3 squirrels just disappearing up these trees, down under rocks. And I reckon if I can make a bit of a spear, a bit of a prong, and see where one of these squirrels disappears down, I'll have a good chance of getting them.
Yes. Oh, there she goes. I have made fire. I have a knife. I'm unstoppable in the wilderness. Oh, yeah, this is going. Well, I did my job. If only we had some whiskey, which we do have, because I brought some whiskey.
That's one. That's it. If you're ever in a survival situation with no cell service, your phone camera flash can be a reliable tool to signal for help. On a dark night, the flash from a cell phone can be seen for miles and could be the difference between life and death. And that's my tip of the week, brought to you by Walmart, where you can trust that you'll find everything you need for all of life's adventures. 2 or 3 squirrels just appearing. That's one. That's it. He's just shot down here. Ed!
Did you hear that?
Ed,
Bear's yelling. Yeah!
come over here.
Check he doesn't shoot out the other side somewhere.
Ed!
Kind of nervous about what, yeah. What is, Bear's yelling at me from somewhere over there, and he's probably got something. So,
Helms!
he's saying help. Yeah, I'm coming. Where are you?
Yep, hip.
Bear!
I'm hoping I've got dinner still under here. Just keep your hand over that. Look, you can see what he's been eating, look. See all the little pine cones?
Yeah.
Squirrel just shot down here. You keep your hand over that. I just want to make sure he's blocked the hole, make sure there's no escape route for him. Okay, here's how this is going to work. Get a killing stick like this and then down there, skewer it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, go.
Oh, God, there he is.
Where?
Just his tail.
Okay, lift it, go on, lift it right up. Go.
Oh, God. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's intense.
Nice.
Wow.
One squirrel.
Oh, my God.
Dinner's just improved.
All right.
Okay, back to camp. It's all yours.
Whoa! Whoa!
Shoulder. You're like Little Red Riding Hood.
all
Okay,
right.
come on, let's get back to camp. How did the fire go?
The fire went fantastic. We have a hell of a fire.
Nice, brilliant. Well done.
I hope it hasn't spread.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah, this just got Lord of the Flies. I'm a little squeamish. I'm definitely not someone who is just automatically comfortable with catching and killing animals.
Okay, you get your fingers in there, put all the guts out.
Okay. It's an intense experience that I now can learn from.
You've gone quiet.
There's been a lot of new experiences for me today. Dangling from a helicopter, and then catching an animal.
Yeah.
And eating it.
It's good. You've done so well today. You really have. So when you how was school for you?
School was kind of a mixed experience. I was a reasonably well-liked kid, but I had a lot of insecurities, and I guess a lot. I mean, that's part of adolescence. Like, everybody's trying to find this authentic version of ourselves. What about you?
I struggled, if I'm honest. There was definitely a bit of kind of bullying that went on. And it's part of the reason I took up karate, to try and defend myself. And I think school is a tough experience often for people, you know. Were you sporty, or?
No. When I was 14, I had open heart surgery.
When you were 14, you had open heart surgery?
Yeah.
Why?
I had basically like a heart murmur that they caught when I was born, but it didn't really become a problem until I was bigger. If I hadn't had the surgery, they said I might not have lived past 25 or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a traumatic thing to go through at that age. Has that affected how you kind of tackle life and approach it?
It's definitely shaped my worldview in some ways.
I mean, that's going to give you a perspective on life, isn't it?
I couldn't agree more. I mean, just the need to constantly put yourself out there and have new experiences. Like, I'm really excited to be a dad. It's not right around the corner, but I think it'll be a very soon chapter in my life. But
oh no, man, you're gonna make the nicest of dads. You really will.
Thank you.
Okay, I think the squirrel's ready. You ready to eat? Okay, let's cut a bit of this off.
This is crazy.
There you go. It's amazing.
Not bad.
I'll tell you what, I've had a lot worse than this. This is a treat.
Turns out squirrel is kind of delicious. I never would have thought that, but tastes a little bit like ribs or something. Colorado squirrel.
The best.
Yeah. This has been an incredible experience, top to bottom. And it's not over. We've got a ways to go. This is going to be mighty comfy.
Yeah.
I have this harmonica. Got to bring a harmonica on a camping trip.
Ed he's a sensitive man, and I dig that. He's had an incredible kind of life journey. And hear him play the harmonica, bit of squirrel, bit of fire, happy. You really are good at the harmonica. That is a cool thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
That's the evening's entertainment,
There you go.
Okay, well, Ed's finally, I think, nodded off to sleep. He's sleeping like Sleeping Beauty. But I've been kind of saving this moment for a little pick-me-up. My favourite chocolate. Oh, absolute heaven. He's asleep. He's not going to want any. Bear's finally asleep. That is the spot. Coming up. Okay, Ed, this is going to be us.
I hope I have a softer landing in those backpacks.
Hey, Ed. So last night was cold. It was good to get that fire going, isn't it? I feel a bit guilty because at one point I woke up and realized I had my whole arm around Ed. You know, woke up with my hand between two warm pillows. It was a bit like that. Did you sleep okay?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I slept pretty well, actually.
You look great.
Thank you. Sleeping next to Bear Grylls was unexpectedly romantic. He was spooning me from time to time, which I didn't mind because it was cold last night.
I don't think you noticed. Well, the good news is we got a little bit more wilderness workout to do.
All right.
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay, put the fire out, get our stuff packed up and get out of here. So today is the last push. It's probably about, 3 or 4 miles through the forest, and then eventually we'll be able to spot our way out of here.
What elevation do you think we're at?
We're still at probably 8,000 feet, yeah, plus. You know, you might get a bit of lightheadedness or dizziness, like a bad hangover.
Yeah. This feels exactly like a hangover. Don't.
No time to dilly-dally, Ed.
All right. I think that Bear is immune to altitude. He has lungs that are like just giant duffel bags. And my lungs are like little tiny raisins, like. It's hard to keep up.
Let's skirt around this way. You all right?
Yeah.
We're going to start hitting these huge granite boulders. We've got to work our way down and through those. And I always kind of consider this sort of boulder terrain a bit like a wilderness maze. Okay, this is going to be quite tight, but we'll just shuffle down this. Holy. Actually, it might be a case of taking the backpacks off.
Yeah.
There's no pretty way of doing this. It's be a bad time for these rocks to move, wouldn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was not something I get to do every day. Got a little nick on my finger. I don't know, 30 or 40 stitches. I'll be okay.
You cut yourself as well?
Yeah.
Nice, look, we're blood brothers. Yeah. Now the adventure's beginning.
Yes, medic! Medic! I need to get medevaced right now.
I know, the perfect antiseptic for cuts as well. Bring yours over.
That's the opposite of sanitary.
It's not.
I'll just wipe some feces on mine. I think that'll be good.
No, this is good. It's sterile.
Here's the thing. Even if peeing on yourself is a good way to sterilize a wound, the little cuts we had on our fingers, they didn't need they didn't need sterilization. Bear just wanted to pee on his hand. Come on, man. What's that about?
Thing is, there are 1,000 good uses for pee.
Enlighten me.
Washing wounds, putting out fires, drinking.
Purging your body of toxins?
Yeah, but that's such a conventional one. Ed, just come this way, Vic. Okay, there you go. That's our way out of here. See that little rock hopper?
Whoa. Whew, this is, we're up high.
Yeah. So we've reached the end point. We can see the vehicle that we're going to get out of there in, but to get there, we've got to get down. Okay, follow me. I knew this bit was going to be tricky, so I've set this up. Check it out.
What?
So this is classic mountain troop training. They use these old hemp ropes to access difficult mountain peaks, so we're going to use it to get all the way down. But this stuff is strong, you know.
What is this, Pirates of the Caribbean? What are we doing? This looks pretty intense. Looks a little jankier than the rappelling yesterday.
I'm going to use this rope to tie to you and then lower you. You can use your legs look like this. You know, so you get it over like that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and the other one just hangs free, and that's your balance. But take your time, because you do not want to fall off this, OK? You've gone quiet on me again. I always know when.
Yeah, this is, you've gone dodgy on me again.
OK, so then we're going to send our backpacks down first so that you can see what it's going to look like. OK, Ed, this is going to be us.
I hope I have a softer landing than those backpacks.
Coming up, you do not want to fall off this. Find your balance point.
Whoa. Whoa.
OK, so if you just work your way to the edge. It is high up here, it is scary. You look over the edge, it's a long way down, and it is physical and it's demanding. So I'm gonna get Ed to go first. I can control his rate of descent, but he's got to control staying on top of that line and not falling off it. So that right foot, keep it on top of the line, that's it. And your left leg's gonna be your balance. Find your balance point.
I'm anxious about this. A lot of my safety is in my hands, and I don't know if I trust myself.
Okay. Keeping your balance, looking good, well done.
Whoa. Oh, God. Whoa.
So keep going. Halfway.
My arms are burning.
Nice, keep going. Keeping your balance, looking good, well done. Yeah. Well done, Ed. Awesome.
Woo! That was a little scary, but I'm a little bit badder ass than I thought I was. I don't know that an actual badass would agree, but I don't care.
I'm coming down.
This has just been an incredibly memorable journey. I mean, it's so fun hanging out with Bear. He's such a good guy.
Great. Wasn't pretty.
Yeah. And then on top of it, we get to do these insane, I mean, just completely insane activities.
Now, that was great.
Let's get in that dune
Let's get
buggy.
our packs and go and get the rock off. Yeah.
It's like Boy Scouts for adult idiots.
Okay, I'm going to challenge you to a drinking competition after this, Ed.
All right.
I know it's a cliche, but...
I accept. Well, it depends on what we have to drink.
Yeah.
If it's yak pee, I'll let you win.
Here she is.
This is awesome.
Yeah, you're going to love this. You ready?
Just basic safety.
Safety never takes a day off. Woo! There's no doubt that Ed has worked out of his skin on this journey, and it has catapulted him time after time out of his comfort zone. But he's just embraced that, and I really respect that in him. He's got a courageous heart, literally. And really, this has been such a privilege for me to do. Spend time alongside him. Special.
We didn't
save the world here, and I didn't break any records in any extreme sports. But I feel pretty damn proud of what I got through here. I can't believe how lucky I am to get to do this. It's awesome.
Next Monday, billion-dollar box office star Michelle Rodriguez has an appetite for adventure.
That's our dinner. We'll skin him and cook him up.
You're gonna make me vegan again.
She's used to doing her own stunts.
Let's do this. Oh, don't look down. Whoa!
But nothing could prepare her for this.